Hi, I'm Dr. Gasser. Thanks for joining us today. So, for those of you who are interested in advanced graduate study in counseling psychology, we have a fabulous program, and I really hope you decide to apply. So, first thing, we have 3 different kinds of ways in which people can move through the program. I think our program is really great at being flexible and meeting a lot of different people's needs, who are interested in either becoming professional licensed counselors at the master's level, or if you're interested in pursuing doctoral work after the master's program, this can be a fit for you. So the first option is the counseling psychology concentration, and when aligned with the postmaster's certificate in professional counseling studies program, this will meet the academic requirements for LCPC licensure in Maryland, or licensed clinical professional counselor licensure in Maryland. So what students will do is they'll complete foundational work, graduate level work in counseling psychology, which includes 2 semesters of practicum. Practicum is a 100-hour experience where you get to do clinical work helping individuals and families and groups with their mental health needs. Students will also complete traditional psychology statistics and research methods courses. And so really this concentration is a good fit for people who are interested in maybe straddling the line between, do I want to go and become a master's level counselor, or do I want to pursue doctoral study? If you're not quite sure, you might be interested in doing both. This might be the best fit for you then. For those of you who are interested in becoming professional counselors, licensed counselors at the master's level, option 2 is a wonderful idea to consider because it's the practitioner specialization. Most of our students will complete the practitioner specialization, about 2/3 of them. So this also is aligned with the degree requirements, the academic requirements for LCPC licensure when it's combined with our postmaster's program. And so students will, focus even more on their development as a clinician in this part of the program, because what they do is they end up coming out with at least 700 clinical hours that they can then apply toward the 3,000 hours that they need of experience to become LCPCs. And so one semester of practicum is completed as part of the degree requirements, which is a 100-hour experience, as well as 2 semesters, 300 hours each, of internship, which is a 600-hour experience. So again, a total of 700 hours at minimum is what these students come out of the program with. This part of the program requires courses, that are included in the foundational counseling psychology study. Research methods and statistics are not included. However, students will take one class that kind of summarizes all of that and is more practitioner-oriented, and it's called research and evaluation. And then there's a 3rd way of moving through the program, which is the science specialization. This is not aligned with the Maryland academic requirements for LCPC, because this is really more designed for those students who want to move on to doctoral work in psychology, generally in counseling psychology, but some of our students do move on to doctoral work in other areas, including clinical psychology. So this focuses more on developing you as a researcher. So students may opt to complete a master's thesis in this specialization. Also, even if students don't complete a master's thesis, they're generally working very closely with our faculty on original research, and you may be working toward preparing for presenting at a conference, or even, at times students will co-author research publications and then learn more about research in those ways. This specialization requires 1 semester of practicum, again, a 100-hour experience of clinical work, and students will take the traditional psychology, statistics, and research methods courses. There are lots of strengths of our program. One thing that we're particularly proud of is that we have a very rigorous program, and we challenge our students to be their best. And as part of that, I think that we get to see some of their success in doing that with their 98% pass rate on the National Counselor Exam. The National Counselor Examination is the primary exam that students have to take and pass in order to become master's level counselors. Students can take that test early in our program because we're part of a special program that allows them to do that before they're done with the master's. And so then you get to take that exam closer in time to the graduate coursework, and retain more of that in memory, which I think also helps people, to be more successful at it. We offer great multicultural sensitivity, cultural awareness kind of training, and we also help our students think about how they can better advocate for marginalized groups through being social justice advocates. Both of those things are extremely important and are infused throughout our coursework in our program. We have a state-of-the-art counseling training clinic where our students can practice their skills. And so we're not just talking about, these are the theories, these are the ideas, we're actually practicing them, and that adds to the strength of the professional training experiences that our students receive. Each student is assigned a faculty mentor who will help meet with the student regularly and answer any questions about how to maximize your professional development. Our students also are pretty good at getting jobs. In fact, most of our students tend to be offered offers of employment, jobs from the places where they do practicum and internship at. And so, our students have a very high positive reputation within the community for their work as counselors, which we think, also, reflects well not only on them, but also the program. Our students work at top-notch clinical placement sites, including places like Shepherd Pratt, Johns Hopkins Bayview, the Care Clinic, places like Chase Brexton, and they receive wonderful training experiences there, in addition to in the classroom here at UB. Just a few words about the Certificate in Professional Counseling Studies program. This is the postmaster's program that most of our students will move into rather seamlessly. They complete their master's program, and then the very next semester they'll spend a semester or two in the CPCS program. And again, this is a way for our students to complete the 60 graduate credits that are needed for LCPC licensure in Maryland. So students will complete the 48 credit master's program and then take another couple of classes in this postmaster's program to finish up. And then application requirements. So after hearing all this wonderful stuff about our program, I really do hope you decide to apply. And in order to do so, this is what you'll need to do. So you'll fill out an online application and submit an application fee. We are looking for people to have undergraduate degrees in psychology and having grades of B or better in psych statistics and psychological research methods courses at the undergraduate level. However, if you're missing one or more of these requirements, it is still possible to be conditionally admitted to the program. So, so I hope you still apply, even if there is something that you feel like isn't the best fit. Talking about your fit with the program is something that we look for in people's personal statements. And so in that essay, talking about where your goals are, how that's a fit with the program, and, and how you think you can fit into your training in this capacity. We train hard, we challenge our students to be the best professionals they can be. And at the end of the day, it's about being agents of change in other people's lives. Students, or rather applicants, need to submit a letter of recommendation and a UB recommendation form, preferably from a professor who can speak to your potential to be successful in our program. Though, of course, you might also submit one from a work supervisor if that's a better fit for you. And then GRE scores. So we do require the GRE, and however, do check back with admissions and see if it is something that is currently being required or if it's being waived. We have waived the GRE at times during the pandemic because of the hardships that people face, with this situation. So for more information, you can visit our website. You can read our program manual. It's up on our website, so it's publicly available. You can also look at our course offerings and see, more about what we are doing here at UB. We're very excited. We take training seriously. And again, I hope you decide to apply. Thank you.